How do I get other people to do what I want them to do? How do I motivate others? Today we're going to show you how to do just that, whether you're trying to motivate a family member, a student, or someone at work.
So keep watching, because all that and more is coming up.
Hi, I'm Kevin Patterson.
And I'm Paul Brown.
And this is Living with a Purpose Academy, where our goal is to positively impact the lives of 1 million people by helping them find and grow their passion and achieve their goals. So if you're new here, be sure to subscribe.
We give you tips and practical tools to turn your dreams into reality. Today, we're going to be talking to you about how to motivate other people.
Let's start with a story. Once there was a farmer in a very hot part of the world, and he had this beautiful cart full of crops, produce, that he wanted to deliver to market. Now he was motivated to get that produce to market as soon as possible because he wanted it to be fresh. So he got it all into the cart and he hitched a donkey up to the cart. Now the donkey, well, here's our motivational problem. The donkey had no reason to get that to market. It was a hot day. But the farmer had a plan. Paul, what was the plan?
He decided to get the donkey moving that he'd take one of the beautiful carrots that he had in the basket and he'd attach it to a string. And the string he attached to a stick. And he thought that what he would do is hold the carrot out in front of the donkey. And sure enough, when he did, the donkey began to trot along. But after a while, the donkey realized that he wasn't going to be able to get the carrot. And so the farmer, in frustration, took the string and the carrot off the stick and he began to whack the donkey right on the back. And sure enough, the donkey went along. But after a while, the donkey realized that the farmer was going to continue to beat him, and he just decided to stop. Well, you know, a lot of people are just like that donkey in terms of the way people try to motivate them. But the fact of the matter is, people are not donkeys. People really are racehorses. And if you treat people like the racehorses that they are, we can use strategies to get them to do what it is that we'd like them to do, and more importantly, motivate them to want to do them willingly.
That story illustrates the two most common ways that people try to motivate others: carrot and stick. You may have heard of Dr. W. Edwards Deming. He helped turn Japan around after the war and develop it into the world's second largest economy.
Deming taught that there were two kinds of motivation: intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. The extrinsic motivation comes from outside. Intrinsic motivation comes from inside.
There are two kinds of extrinsic motivation: carrot and stick. In other words, reward and punishment. Both of them are only temporary and both are costly.
The most powerful type of motivation comes from within. People do things for their reasons and not for ours.
The best way to motivate others is to tap into what they want. And the best way to do that is to get them involved in the goal-setting process that connects their goals with the things that we would like them to do.
Paul J. Meyer has a wonderful quote. It reads, "Goal setting is the strongest human force for self-motivation."
You see, the truth is, none of us can actually motivate someone else. All we can do is create the environment where motivation can happen. Everyone is motivated by something. What we need to do is to tap into their intrinsic motivation.
Employees can become engaged in goal-setting programs that are meaningful to them, both at home and on the job.
Children can learn to set goals that will motivate them to do the things that will help build their futures.
Students can also be taught to set goals so that they can stay on track with their studies.
Sure, you can continue to use rewards and punishment, but remember, the impact of rewards is only temporary, and punishment has rapidly diminishing returns.
And what is achieved by force must be maintained by force.
Why not take the most powerful route? Get people involved in the goal-setting process that motivates them from within to do the things that matter most to them.
And we have a video on how to set an effective goal. Please check out the link down below.
What are your greatest challenges in motivating others? What works for you and what doesn't? Tell us about it in the comments below and check out what others have to say. My name is Kevin Patterson,
And I'm Paul Brown.
and this has been Living with a Purpose Academy. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it. If you know others who could benefit from this content, then share it with them. And if you'd like more content like this, remember to subscribe.
Thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you on our next video. Until that time, make it a great day. Well, Kevin, the donkey did the... This is what happens when you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.